Nicole, it was an amazing weekend for the Hawks. They ran into Lincoln and ran over the Huskers in front of a sold-out crowd at Memorial Stadium.
Yes, well, it looked like the Hawkeyes really stepped up their game after a tough loss against Purdue.
After a shaky first half, the Hawkeyes went into the locker room tied with the Huskers at 14.
But the Hawks took it to Nebraska in the second half, scoring 6 touchdowns. Iowa's Akrum Wadley found the end zone 3 times, ran for 159 yards. The other 3 Hawkeye running backs also scoring rushing touchdowns, along with a tight end, Noah Fant, hauling in the 2 receiving touchdowns.
Here's what the team had to say after the game.
This is a short week. It was a challenge. You know, nobody was feeling good last weekend. The guys went back to work and they did something about it. You know, they showed a lot better today. So, you know, we're 2-2 on the month. Not what you want necessarily, but the way we trended upward, I'm certainly happy about that. And one thing we all knew Sunday, the best we could do is win 1 game. So that's been our goal since Sunday.
The first half wasn't the best, but you know that's why you play a full 60. I think the guys came out hungry today, and you know ready to come out and you know play every last rep to their best ability. And I think we did a great job.
Just there was a lot of motivation behind us getting back up on our feet. I mean, we took one to the chin last week, and it was a matter of are we going to get up and compete, or are we just going to roll over? So, and obviously we came and we just executed today.
And one of those Hawkeyes really executed. Akrum Wadley became the only 4th Iowa's running back rushing over 1,000 yards in the back of the seasons. DITV Bo Bowman reports.
In a Black Friday beatdown, Iowa's running backs ran all over Nebraska, running for over 300 yards, with each back scoring at least 1 touchdown.
It's everything, you know. Torrin going to score, James Butler going to score, Ivory. That's just love, you know. We all could sit, you know, we all could have dinner with each other and just talk about, you know, everybody got love, you know, everybody got fed.
I mean, it's really special, you know, all of them put in a tremendous amount of time, and, you know, it's just pretty special for all of them to get to score today.
And among those running backs that found the end zone, Akrum Wadley found himself there 3 times and high-stepped his way into the Hawkeye record books, becoming only the 4th to rush for 1,000 yards in back-to-back seasons.
I always I set my goals at the beginning of the season, and one of my goals was to get over 1,000. I didn't get as much as my goal was, but to be back-to-back 1,000-yard rushers, that's big time for me.
But Wadley didn't do it all on his own. The award-winning offensive line has to get some of the credit.
It's a big point of pride for us, and you know, at times he certainly made our job easier. Just the way he plays, you know, just a tenacious guy.
Today, like this morning, I was like, today we need you. I mean, Ak was ready for it, and he had a good game.
A great game. 159 yards and 3 touchdowns would have been enough by itself to shock the Cornhuskers, who were only able to put up 14 points on the scoreboard, leaving the home crowd
speechless.
From Lincoln, Bo Bowman, DITV Sports.
It was good to see Akrum finish his career at Iowa on a high note.
The Iowa basketball teams had a busy Thanksgiving break, the men playing in the Cayman Islands and the women playing in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, the men started off a little rough, dropping their first 2 games of the Cayman Island Basketball Classic to Louisiana and South Dakota State, but bounced back to beat the University of Alabama Birmingham on Wednesday night.
Jordan Bohannon had 30 points, and Tyler Cook added another 29 down the Blazers 95 and 85.
The women, on the other hand, kept their winning streak alive. In Florida, beating Morgan State, Charlotte, and Elon. Hawkeye Megan Gustafson led the way in their final win over Elon with 20 points and a block.
Well, that's all we have for you in the sports studio this morning. Tune in tomorrow for a look back on the last 100 years of Iowa's swimming and diving program.
And don't forget to check out our segments every weeknight. Tonight we'll have Around the Big Ten with Lucy Rodine and Natalie Acapeti. Guys, back to you.